Washington, when Penguins coach Mike Sullivan wants to shake up things on his power play, he can juggle defensemen between Kris Letang and Justin Schultz. If he wants to get a different net front look, Sullivan can choose between Jake Guentzel and Patric Hornqvist. It's an embarrassment of riches, and it turned out to be necessary on this night as the Penguins' power play actually experienced a little bit of trouble. In response, Sullivan rearranged some dead furniture and did enough to find 3 power play goals, an infusion of offense that proved to be the difference in the Penguins' 3-2 win against the Washington Capitals Wednesday night at Capital One Arena. There's a fine line between letting them play through some of the struggles or just mixing it up to see if we can get a fresh look, Sullivan said. We stayed with it there for a fair amount of the game. The coaches thought that it was time to give them a fresh look. Penguins defeat the Capitals 3-2 Wednesday night. Jason Mackey. Penguins get downright defensive and win over Caps. We stayed with a lot of the similar guys. We just moved people around a little bit. It ended up working for us. Letang, Hornqvist and Conor Sheary scored those goals as the Penguins won for the 15th time in their past 22 regular season games in this building. Matt Murray stopped 20 of 22 shots to wash the final taste of the 10-1 loss Thursday night at Chicago out of their mouths as the Penguins picked up their first road win of the season. It wasn't just the power play that did the job either, although that unit improved to 5 for 18, 27.8% over the first 4 games. The Penguins' penalty kill, a bit of a worry over the summer, has looked exceedingly good thus far. It snuffed out all 4 Washington power play chances Wednesday, extending its run to 17 in a row. Much of the talk after this one will revolve around the return of Hornqvist, who played for the first time this season after having off-season hand surgery. He looked every bit like himself, mucking it up on the first 2 goals and generally annoying Capital goaltender Braden Holtby. I just try to play my game, Hornqvist said. It worked for me Wednesday. Patric Hornqvist and Sidney Crosby talked during Wednesday's morning skate at Capital One Arena in Washington. Jason Mackey. Penguins amped for a potential Patric Hornqvist return. With Matt Niskanen off for slashing, Hornqvist tapped a cross-crease pass to Letang, who backhanded a shot past Holtby at 5:22 of the opening period for his first goal since February 4, the result of neck surgery. That gave Letang 2 goals and 12 points over 14 regular season games dating to February 3. Hornqvist was plenty aggressive on the forecheck, delivering a hard hit on Washington defenseman Aaron Ness early. Later, Hornqvist showed that his timing was perfectly fine with a goal to make it 2-0 at 8:20 of the second period. Hornqvist drew a penalty on Capitals rookie defenseman Christian Djoos to give the Penguins the man advantage, his second drawn penalty of the game, and poked a puck under Holtby's left arm on a scrum in front of the net. He brings so much to this team, Sullivan said. He plays with so much swagger. He's just a great competitor. When he's on the bench, he brings juice to our bench. You hear him chirping all the time. He's just awesome to have around. It's contagious with our group. He's just a real positive guy. He brings tons of energy to our team. The goal gave Hornqvist 5 goals in the 11 regular season games he has played against the Capitals as a member of the Penguins. After Djoos scored at 19:07 of the second period to give Washington some life, Sheary redirected a Schultz feed 38 seconds into the third for a 3-1 margin. Other skaters on the ice with Sheary included Sidney Crosby, Hornqvist, Schultz, and Olli Mata, a mishmash of bodies that Sullivan juggled throughout the game, looking for a spark. It certainly worked. It was not a pretty game, Hornqvist said. Over an 82-game season, it's going to happen. We'll take the 2 points. We worked hard. We got some ugly goals, but they count them too. Final thoughts. Carter Rowney and Tom Cunnickle have seized opportunities on a surpassingly strong penalty kill. Alex Ovechkin was very much a force. He attempted 13 shots, put 7 on goal and beat Murray once. He can score from anywhere, Murray said. He's got a really tough shot to read as a goalie. You have to be aggressive on him, but you don't want to be overplaying him because other guys can hurt you just as bad.